Hey, and welcome to another episode. It looks like the pain profiteers were out and about, taking a little photo shoot. I think it was between 12 and 15 minutes that they were there. But it's very consistent of Meghan Markle to profit off of pain. And I feel like this has been going on since she was quite young, to be honest. I mean, let's look at Doria, for instance. Meghan has profited off Doria's pain, and I mean Doria's pain as in Doria being incarcerated, allegedly, and being away from Meghan for such a long time, and Meghan using that pain against Doria to use her to her advantage. For instance, Meghan has allegedly paid Doria off to zip her mouth, offered her a lifetime of, a roof over her head and money, etc. So she can keep Doria close to her and use her, obviously, for the race card and other things as well. Now, when I talk about a pain profiteer, it's not only for money, but it's all for all other reasons. She looks for pain and then she profits from it, whether it be a friendship, family member, etc. Even going back to her father. Now, her father would have felt a lot of pain through Doria being away and feeling very sorry for Meghan and treating her probably a bit better, in my opinion, than the other two children, because he felt sorry for her because her mum was MIA, allegedly in jail. So Meghan profited off of that. So she used that to her advantage, so to speak, by, blackmailing and being narcissistic and having a sook to get what she wants or wanted at the time. And then that goes on, doesn't it? She's used friends in their painful times of their lives for her advantage. She's used men to climb the ladder. She used Harry. Harry was in a lot of pain and is still in a lot of pain of his mother's passing. He has never gotten past that. I mean, everybody deals with grief in different ways, and she profited off of that because she's seen that he was in a vulnerable, painful position, and she pounced on it and she profited off of it. And you've seen it, the way she does that in all her actions along the way up until right now. Like the Barker people, they profit off of that. Those stupid tours they did in Nigeria, they were profiting off of those people's pain, poor countries. The Queen was dying. She profited off of that pain. Now, how did she profit off of that pain? Well, obviously doing all those interviews while even Prince Philip was dying with Oprah. She profited off of that pain. And she made it more painful. See, she sees something or someone that's quite vulnerable, and she's like a vulture. She's got to get in there. Those murders that happened, she was there with her film crew, profiting off of those people's pain. She's profiting now off of people's pain, off of suicide, for God's sake. Oh yes, we want to do this online, we want to make online safer because of, people unaliving themselves and bullies and etc. when they're the bullies. So they're profiting off of that. And now with the Californian fires, they're profiting off that. They try to get people to go to their foundation, the Archwell Foundation, to donate money. Now, why would people donate money to their foundation so they can then donate to people? It doesn't make sense, does it? The only way I see it and I interpret it is anyone that donates to their foundation is actually just funding their lifestyle. And that's how these two profit from pain. They've both profited from their father's pains, their mother's pains. They even try to profit off of Princess Catherine's pain when she was going through cancer treatment. She was trying to sell herself through all of that and make herself look really good or better than Princess Catherine. It's just so disgusting how they try and put out that they are nice people, going and hugging someone that you've taken there and pretending that you care. How is that going to help people? If people that have lost their homes can't go into the area to their own homes to assess the damage and to see if they can salvage something of their own, why were they allowed to go there? It's just absolutely disgusting how these two continually pretend to be people that care when they don't care. Because you only have to look at someone's track record, and when they show you who they are, believe them. You know, she has shown people who she is all along. So has Harry, unfortunately, the way they've treated people. When people treat their own family like absolute dirt, well, you know, you've got to wonder what kind of soul those people have. I find it kind of disgusting, but let me know what you guys think. But it's just really, really gross that they pounce on the idea of making money out of devastating situations. You know, these people have lost their homes, lives have been lost. It doesn't matter if they're rich, poor, whatever, it's still people's belongings. I've watched quite a few interviews. One I think was the guy from The Young and the Restless. And, you know, he's so humble. These actors and actresses, the interviews that I've watched, they've all been very humble and loving and caring and want to give back and want to help others legitimately, not like Meghan and Harry. And they're just really good people. You can just tell they're really good people. He was saying that, you know, he survived World War II and he'd lost his home of 40 odd years where he'd raised his children and, you know, his grandkids, etc. And he vowed to rebuild. You know, just humble people. Jamie Lee Curtis, humble people. Just really, really humble, nice people. You know, people go, oh, but they're millionaires. Well, so what? They worked for their money, you know. It's devastating, and it's even more devastating when you got these two opportunists that walk in and think that, oh, look at me, I'm royalty. I'm here to assess the damage. Piss off. Really? Who are they? Two American people. Two people that just live in America. They walked away from royal duties. They walked away from royalty. They didn't want anything to do with it, remember? They didn't want to work. They didn't want to do the walks, you know, the walkabouts. And they didn't want to do the cutting of the ribbons. They didn't want to do the going to events, etc. But now they're trying to play it their way. You know, they went separate ways with their businesses because they just wanted double publicity, and that's all it is, in my opinion, because Harry's over here doing this, Meghan's over there doing that, so they're getting double the publicity. It's a PR stunt. Everything they do is a PR stunt. It's to play the media. Harry's been playing the media for a very long time. Meghan has been playing the media for a very long time. It's very well documented. They're the ones calling the paps. They're the ones putting out all the bullshit lies in the media, etc., all the puff pieces. Getting divorced? Highly doubt it. Me, I think they're sitting back on their computers laughing at everybody, having a big joke about it all. Look at this story over here that we're getting divorced, and look at this and look at that. It's all working. We still rank high in the publicity. They're playing everyone. They're awful, awful characters. The worst mistake Harry ever made was going to the bottom of the barrel to get this woman into the royal family. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, Is this going to be the downfall of the royal family if this keeps continuing? I hope not. But she is really, really the lowest of the low. Anyhow, let me know what you think. Thanks for dropping by and listening, and we will talk soon. Bye for now.